All right, all my small business owners out there, y'all tell me. I feel like, okay, so I've always been interested in business, but definitely this past year or so, since I've started my own, opened my own LLC, started my own pressure washing business, even more so this last year, I've been diving into, small business, learning the ins and outs, what I can. As I need to learn it, I'm learning it. But y'all tell me, I feel like a lot of small businesses fail, and this is just what I've gathered now in the little bit of 10 months, a year that I've been looking at small businesses. But I feel like a lot of small businesses fail because they're trying to do everything at once. It reminds me of someone who starts working out and they want to have the most strict diet and eat the perfect diet, eat exactly this diet, drink exactly these drinks, work out this intense extreme workout to the T 6 days a week. They want to diet and work out when they have never worked out in their life. They've never dieted in their life. I feel like that's what a lot of small business owners do, is they're like, I'm gonna open a business and I'm gonna just do it all. I'm gonna spend some money over here with marketing and do some postcards and some whatever, do some yard signs and then do some ads on Facebook and Google, and then I'm gonna buy the nicest trailer there is, and I'm gonna have the nicest pressure washing trailer, all the best equipment in the world, and you gotta have the t-shirts. Lord knows I've already got decals on my truck and I got the t-shirts too. I feel like a lot of small businesses, they just go all in and they don't pick one thing. Like, okay, let's start with this trailer. Let's see if we can just make some money. Let's see if we even like running a business at this level down here. Small, very, very small. They don't give themselves a chance to say, okay, I can have a pressure washing business. I can go pressure wash roofs, houses, and driveways. I can make this much money. Okay, this is how much money all the, chemicals, the bleach, the soap, the surfactant, all this equipment, all the stuff, the hoses, the fittings. Here's what all that costs. Here's what I made. Here's the difference. They don't even give themselves a chance to figure that out before they're just ads and postcards and like best equipment and having the upgrading their equipment and uniforms and all this stuff. Like, my God, pick something and just go all in on it. So here's what I've been doing. I've done a little bit of it all, I will admit, but what I've really been going all in on is 5-star Google reviews. I have 76 5-star Google reviews in just 10 months. August, when the kids start school, will be my 1-year mark. I started last year, right after summer was over, and August started and the kids went to school. That's when I started pressure washing. So August of this year, I'm 10 months in. 11, almost, 10 to 11, almost 1 year in, and I have 76 5-star Google reviews. I'll figure out what to charge. I'll figure out what equipment's best. I'll figure out whether I like the t-shirts I bought, the pants I wear, the best boots, this type of pressure washing gun, this type of pressure washing tip, soft wash, pressure washing, roofs, houses, driveway. My God, all I care about is getting reviews, and I've done very well. 76 5-star Google reviews in just 10 months. Guess what? The number 1 guy in Dothan, Alabama has 125 5-star Google reviews. and again, he's been in business for 7 years, over 7 years. The next highest person has, I believe, 78 5-star Google reviews. They've been in business about 4 years. The next one down has been in business about 4 years, has 41 5-star Google reviews. So just pick one thing. When you want to lose some weight and start working out, just simply go to the gym and start walking on the treadmill. Just get used to going to the gym. Don't say, I'm gonna do this crazy workout, I'm gonna eat this crazy diet. Just focus on that one thing. The rest will come. I promise you it will. And so I feel like a lot of my small business owners that go out of business, they go out there and they buy that $40,000 pressure washing trailer. They got the $1,000 a month payment on it, when they don't even know if they can go out and make $1,000 in the month. They've barely been pressure washing. They had one good month, made $5,000 that month from pressure washing, and so they're gonna go buy $40,000 pressure washing trailer, and now they got to make that $1,000 payment every month. Not to mention the chemicals and the soaps, all the fittings, the maintenance, the gas for the pressure washer, the everything, you know, just insurance. Oh, I don't have any business. I need to go buy some yard signs, get some yard signs made. That's expensive. Everything's expensive. And not to mention, they just put themselves in the hole of $1,000 every month. So now every month, let's say you can make $1,000 or whatever a week. Okay, well, you got 4 weeks in a month. Well, that first week you make the $1,000. That's just for your pressure washer trailer. So you got 3 weeks. Hopefully they're good to get in the positive with your pressure washing company. I understand why I see so many pressure washer trailers for sale. I understand why I see so many small businesses fail. Just since this past year, a guy I talked to when I was first starting, saw him in Home Depot. We were looking around at some of the pressure washer stuff, and you know, it's the middle of the day, 11 o'clock. We both have our own businesses or whatever it is, and we're just in Home Depot, 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. And since then, I've come a long way, and it's going great for me, and I'm absolutely blessed. Thank you, Jesus. But I saw him in the gym, you know, about 8 months in, and he's working another job, has a full-time job doing laying fiber optic line, and he's part-time in the pressure washing business now, and he had been doing it for at least 3 years. So, you know, and he only has about 55 5-star Google reviews. But my point is that everyone just wants to just do it all. You can't do it all. Now, I do believe you can make your life better in many aspects. You know, you can make your relationships better. Okay, for instance, if I go to the gym and I'm working out and my energy's up, okay, I'm doing this video. Haven't done a video in a while. I worked out today. I feel good. I pressure washed today, did a big job today, and I went to the gym. You know, now I'm going home, eat dinner with the family, love on the baby. You know, I do feel like your relationships, your marriage, you know, your relationship with your girlfriend or your wife, your kids, and your business and your physical, you know, condition or your mental, I do feel like all these things can increase, you know, but you can't pick a tons of different ways. I can't do CrossFit and lift weights and BMX race. I can't do all of this stuff. I need to say, okay, it's okay, Dylan, let's just have some fun and ride BMX with your son, and let's just ride bikes. That can be your exercise, your physical exercise. Well, okay, I can do that for a while, but I can't lift weights, go to CrossFit with my brother, and BMX race with my son. You got to pick one to make that your physical condition better. Okay, you can't do all the diets. You can't do keto and carnivore and all these diets at one time. You know, can't go on the juice diet and be keto and be carnivore. You have to pick one and just do that one. Okay, same thing. So you got your physical, as far as your exercise, you got your diet, you got to just pick one. Okay, mentally, I can only progress mentally, whether that's, you know, watching YouTube videos, being positive, working on my mindset, I don't know, meditating. Pick one and go all in. Have a season of your life that is all in on that one thing. Anyway, it's the same way with business. I'm talking too much here, but I'm just pumped up. I'm happy. I'm blessed. Things are going so well for me in my life right now, and in multiple ways in my life. You know, my relationships. You know, it's summer, the kids are out of school, having fun, loving on them. We're about to go on a vacation here pretty soon. Thankfully, the business is good enough that I've made enough this month that we can take a vacation, you know? So all of it is slowly progressing, and that's what life's about. You know, if you're unhappy and you say, I'm gonna quit working in a factory and start doing lawn care, well, if you were unhappy in that factory, chances are you're gonna be unhappy cutting grass and doing lawn care too. Now, sometimes it is what you're doing that's making you unhappy, but at the end of the day, really, you have to focus on you, and you can progress in that factory. In that 9-to-5 job, you can progress. Life is meant to progress in. You're not supposed to work at McDonald's and make minimum wage, or at Walmart stocking groceries forever. It's a starter job. That's what they call it. It's just to start out. Then from there, you can become supervisor, manager, you know, whatever the pay scale and the tiers are. It's meant to progress. You can progress at that 9-to-5, just like you can progress in lawn care, and you start out cutting 5 yards a week, and the next thing you know, you're cutting 25 yards a week, and you have to hire some help. You can progress that at all. You go to the gym, you're working out, you can progress in that too, and you're not going to be happy until you progress. You have to stick with something long enough to progress in life. Otherwise, you will never be happy. You can't just half-ass it in the factory, quit the factory, start a lawn care business, half-ass it in that. I promise you, you'll be unhappy in both. Pick something and go all in on it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be 10 different extras. You know, I'm gonna go all out on this exercise. I'm gonna eat exactly this diet. I'm gonna run 10 miles a week. Pick something. Just cut out diet drinks. You know, that one thing of your diet. So many calories in, or don't cut out diet drinks. Pick diet drinks instead of sugary drinks. Okay, or instead of drinking Cokes at all, drink water. Or instead of drinking Cokes and sweet tea and, you know, orange juice, drink just water. All those calories you cut out, that will make a difference. Pick one thing and go all in. So y'all tell me if any of y'all have seen or have a small business, or y'all seen small businesses go out of business. Y'all tell me what are some of the reasons small businesses go out of business. Is it because they're simply focusing on too many things at one time? Or, you know, I'm sure there's other reasons as well. But I gotta back this trailer up, so I don't know the moral of the story here other than progress. Y'all have a good one. Oh, I just thought of it as I turned the video off and backed the truck up. But that is the moral of the story, is simply, it's not progress. That is huge. That's very important. But you won't progress until you pick one thing in life and go all in on it. That's the moral of the story. That's the point of the video, is go all in on something in your life. Do it. Trust me. Do it and see how good you feel. See if you don't get happier. See if you don't make unbelievable progress. Let's go.